Welcome back to Plotly App Studio. In this video, we're going to be showcasing how to explore your datasets, and it's never been easier than with the explore function. So at the initial start page, you have the option to select and just to bring in any dataset that you want. CSV file, JSON, HTML, a lot of options work for this. But I'm just going to throw in the CSV file, and this is going to be a small data set of 100 rows, and we're going to just run this, and we can see that we have a visual of the data that we're working within. Now, this is all great, and there's this explore button which allows us more insight into the data set that we're working within. So if we click on this explore function, we could see that it shows at the top a summary of each column within the data set, and we could change the summaries to give us better insight on different situations, and we'll kind of go over working within this. But before we do, I'm going to close out of this, and I'm going to show you how to bring in more data. So we'll just go over to our folder, and we'll bring in, instead of 100, 1,000. So this is a larger data set. This is a CSV file of 1,000 rows. I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to create a code block, and basically I'm just going to copy everything that was in the previous code block. And I'm going to name this one larger data, just so that the names are different, and you'll see why I'm doing that. So we're going to put 10 to showcase that this is going to be pointing to the 1,000 row CSV. And if we run that, we can see that we have 1,000 rows. This one's 100. Okay. So if I click on the Explore button again, then we're going to be brought back into the Explore page. And the reason why I wanted to show you bringing in two different data sets is now you can easily cycle between the two data sets. So because these are similar data sets, it could be useful to reference one and the other really fast, and that's the way to do it. Now, there are a lot more features with this Explore page. So just to kind of showcase some of those, we can go into the filter and sort, and you can sort by different columns. So you can click on any of these. So first name, it's going to update and just show that. Okay, so I'm going to deselect all so that it shows all. If we go over to filter, we can look up on specific criteria. So because this is a user facing data set, transactions of users, we might want to look up a specific name or something like that. So with that, if I do like and I do AN, it's going to show me all the names with AN. So this is cool to kind of break down specific ways of viewing your data. Like you could see that there are 18% of the data set with an AN is going to be Andrew, and then you have Andrew, and then Angel. So that's pretty cool, useful for looking throughout the data, especially in large data sets. Now, if we want, we can also sort this. So we could click on sort, and then we could go back to first name and then A to Z. So it's going to put it in alphabetical order. So that's how you can use the filter and the sort. This is going to be the option for selecting what you're specifically looking for. So if you don't want anything with AN, that's going to show most of the data set without AN, and it's in alphabetical order. Now, if you are looking for specifically like an Andrew or something, then you can click on like, and then that will show that. And then equal has to be exact, so it's going to show nothing. But if we type in Andrew, then we will see that we're going to see Andrew. So this is how you can work within the filter and the sort. Jumping into group and aggregate, this is also an available way for you to work within your data. I'm going to go back a little bit. I'm going to click on like again and just kind of increase the data set a little bit. So just showing how you can group your data. If you go over here and let's just say that we want to group the names together, because we have 18% of the names within the list that are Andrew, as we can see. If we just group by name, then it's going to tell us the number. So we have 3 Andrews, 2 Angel. So this is useful as well for looking into our data. And you could go by any column that you have on your data set, and then you have a few other different options that you can start working with. And once you have the code that you have designed through the Explore page, You can view this directly through the view button. You can copy this code and then bring it into a specific section in your application, or you could just click on the insert into notebook, and this is going to bring that directly in, and then you're going to see the output in the design that you created within the Explore page brought into your notebook itself, which will later showcase in the App Explorer page whenever you go to deploy.